Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to this piece. If you haven't seen my last video, this is the latest painting that I've been working on. It's a 24 by 18 inch canvas and I'm doing it with oil paint. So in the last video it was just a time lapse of the whole process of doing the sky and these big mountain ranges. And then I also did the water in the time lapse as well. So today I figure I'm just gonna show you sort of the process and some progress from today. So I think what I want to do is block in the rest of the white of the canvas, and I'm gonna do that with acrylic paint. So it'll be an acrylic block in to cover all this area, and then after that we'll be able to go in with some oil over top. So let's get started. All right, so now we have blocked in the entire canvas with acrylic here. So now it's all dry to the touch. And now it's time to go back in with oil and start refining some of the details and colors. So I'm gonna start probably in this upper right area, this hill that is in the distance. There's some trees and a little bit of stone and grasses on the side of this hill, so we'll start there. Okay, I've mixed up a stone color, kind of a little bit of a lighter stone color. I used just some white, some phthalo blue, and a little bit of black. And I'm just gonna come in here and start to make out some of the stone shapes and a little bit more detail and highlight on this hill. I think I've decided I'm actually gonna use some of my snow color, which is just a little bit of titanium white and a hint of yellow. And I'm gonna put some more snow coming down this slope right here. Since our light source is coming from this direction over this mountain here, it's gonna be lit up with some warmth. So I'm gonna do that before moving forward in this area. Okay, it's becoming a lot better back here. But I want to add some little distant trees on the tops of these hills. So I'm probably just going to use a little bit of black and yellow to mix up like a dark green. And I'm just going to add some small trees sticking off the side of this hill far in the distance. So let's do that. Alright, so I'm starting to get to a point where I'm pretty happy with it. The fun part about doing stuff way in the distance like this is it doesn't need to be super detailed, and you actually don't want to make it super detailed. So it's kind of enjoyable just to make little blobs and not have to worry too much about it. So I think one of the last things I want to do is add some highlights to these orange areas, because that's going to be sort of like grassy areas on the hill, and I think they need a little bit more brightness to them since they're facing the sun. So I'm going to mix up a little bit of a lighter orange with some titanium white to sort of stipple over these orange areas. And for this, I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is just an old stiff brush, and I've actually kind of cut it up a little bit at the ends, and that gives it a nice textured brush mark. So that's what I'm going to use with my light orange, and I'm just going to load up a little more paint right in the end of those bristles, and I'm just going to find some of those spots. I'm not going to do it everywhere, but I'm just going to do like that over the spots where I feel like the sun should be. And I'm also going to take this soft brush right here, and I'm just going to lightly blend some of that color that I just put down. I don't want it to be as sharp. I want to soften that up a little bit since it's going to be far away. Just very lightly going over the top. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, because in our foreground we actually have some pretty large trees that is gonna go over some of this area. So I think that's a good base for now. Alright, thank you everybody for watching this. In the next one, I'm gonna go ahead and start moving forward and working on these trees in the midground. So thank you again, and peaceful painting, everyone.